ragazzi, this is you can cross the whole Hokkaido from Kushiro to Sapporo and Hakodate by train because it's winter, it's freaking cold, and the road is super slippery. Got some supply from 7-Eleven because this train, Ozora, it's Ozora, doesn't have anything inside and it's gonna be a long ride. So we got our supplies at our loyal 7-Eleven. Okay, let's go.
The beer museum is very popular, but still an interesting place to visit. It represents well how influences from the rest of the world gradually reach Hokkaido, despite its remoteness. It was also interesting to see how the brand's marketing evolved over the years, adapting to changing consumer tastes. It really captured the evolution of Japanese society during the economic growth. It's also easy to combine the visit with a meal. Grilled lamb and beer at the museum restaurant is a solid choice. The beer tasting set was also a great deal, especially for just 1,000 yen. We have decided to do a quick jump to the fish market, but honestly, as a recurring theme for other locations, we have found it very touristic. Don't get me wrong, it's almost impossible to eat bad in Japan. To me, it only happened once by buying food at Don Quixote, but here you really feel like being overpriced. It's like eating a carbonara in front of the Colosseum. Pay a lot, but eat well. A must-see place was the Nikka board. Under the snow is very cool and emblematic, besides you are very close to many other attractions that are nearby. Honorable mention of Sapporo is Otaru coffee. I had my best European-style breakfast in Hokkaido there. Truly enjoyable, just come early because it's a place that locals love. Otaru was very convenient to reach by train. You are 40 minutes from Sapporo station. The rhythm is totally different. The glass and carry-on making workshop are a great option, especially for families with kids. They are hands-on, easy to join, and a nice way to experience the craft beyond just looking at it. The city has a glass manufacture tradition and there were many shops and they are nice to walk through. Some places are genuinely well made, others feels more like souvenir focused. The Tao is everywhere in Hokkaido and Otaru is no exception. In a stretch of maybe 100 meters there were 3 cafes. In one of them you can actually see the cake being made. That's nice, but beyond that it didn't feel very special to me. Maybe I'm missing something, but it felt more touristic than memorable. The fish cake was the opposite experience. Less advertised, less polished, but much more connected to everyday Japan. The fish market was busy and crowded, and honestly overpriced. It felt built more for visitors than for locals. Still interesting to see once, but not somewhere I rush back to. Sometimes the most famous spots aren't the most meaningful ones. For this reason, we opted for a sushi restaurant away from the fish market. The choice was very rewarding. The Mountain Tengu was actually a really nice surprise. The ropeway ride is short, but the view at the top is worth it. Going up just before the dark gave the whole place a calm, almost cinematic vibe. Not spectacular in a loud way, just a good moment to slow down and look around. The hotel was a great choice. Comfortable rooms, very close to the station, and having an onsen included made a big difference at the end of the day. Goryaku Tower was a nice surprise. The view is a full 360 degrees, so you really get a sense of the city's layout. The ropeway of Mount Hakodate on up to the mountain is another solid experience. I would recommend to go there just before dark. You see the city slowly light up below you. It's one of those views that leaves more in the transition than at the peak moment. We also tried a soup curry restaurant and it was absolutely worth it. Even with that 30 minutes wait outside in the snow, the kind of meal that feels earned after a cold day in Hokkaido. Overall, snow and moving around by train play a big part in this trip. It's very doable but probably not ideal with kids. You can see a lot, but keeping a loose schedule helps avoid getting too tired. I'd also avoided the peak period at the end of the year. Not Tokyo level crowds, but still busy. Last note, check the Instagram post and reels. Much of the content I took was vertical and I couldn't fit here. Okay, see you soon and thank you for the support as always.